The Stardew Valley 1.6 update introduced a whole bunch of new items to the game, including some useful money makers and some overpowered items that allow you to progress in the game a lot quicker. Here are some of the best new additions to the game and how you can obtain them. The fish smoker is an artisan equipment that produces smoked fish using any fish and one coal. Smoked fish sells for double the value of the fish. The quality of fish will be retained, and you get to stack fisher, angler, and artisan buffs when selling it to earn tons of gold. This is a great way to earn gold early game until you get to grow high value crops like star fruit. The fish smoker recipe can be purchased from Willie's shop for 10,000 gold, and you can craft one using hardwood, sea jelly, river jelly, and cave jelly. Sea jelly can be obtained from fishing in the ocean, river jelly from the river, and cave jelly can be obtained from fishing on level 20, 60, or 100 in the mines. If you choose the Riverlands farm type, you'll get a fish smoker included in your farmhouse. The bait maker can be used to create bait for any fish to increase the chance of catching that fish, making it very useful for completing fishing quests. You can obtain the recipe for the bait maker after reaching level 6 of fishing, and you can craft it using iron bar, coral, and sea urchin. The Dehydrator is an artisan equipment that turns mushrooms or fruits into dried products. It requires 5 mushrooms or fruits of the same type and quality each time. The dried products increases the base sell price by more than 1.5 times and provides 3 times the health and energy of the base mushroom or fruit. This is extremely useful if you have extra blackberries or salmonberries lying around, and makes it a lot more convenient to use as food in the Skull Caverns. You can also turn 5 grapes into raisins, which is the favorite food of Junimos. Placing 1 bag of raisins into a Junimo hut will increase the chances of Junimos harvesting double crops by 20%. The Junimos will consume 1 bag of raisins each week, and multiple bags can be placed in the hut for the Junimos to consume over time. You can obtain the recipe from pears for 10,000 gold, and craft the dehydrator using wood, clay, and fire quartz. If you chose the mushroom cave, a dehydrator is also included in the cave. The big chest is an upgraded version of the regular chest and holds up to 70 different items, almost double of the original capacity of 36. The crafting recipe can be obtained from Robin's shop for 5,000 gold, and you can craft a big chest using wood and copper bar. You can simply place it onto a regular chest to upgrade it, and the contents inside will remain unchanged, with the old chest returning to your inventory. Next, we have fireworks. These are available in red, purple, and green, and while they don't actually have any practical purpose, they can be used to create stunning effects and light shows, and are a fun way to add some color to your farm. They can be obtained from T's Walnut Room on Ginger Island using T gems, and there is no limit to the number of fireworks you can purchase. Stardrop Tea is a universally loved gift that can be gifted for 250 friendship points, equivalent to 1 heart. If given as a birthday gift or during the Feast of the Winter Star, it is worth 750 friendship points, or the equivalent of 3 hearts. It does not count towards the daily or weekly gift limits and can be freely gifted even if the limits have been reached. You can gift multiple Stardrop Teas to the same person in a single day, making it an extremely overpowered item if you want to build relationships quickly with the villagers. Stardrop Tea can be obtained from the prize machine in the Mayor's Manor, and has a 7% chance to be randomly found in golden fishing treasure chests. It is also a possible reward for quests beyond the 5th one from the raccoon. The 1.6 update introduced 26 books that grant you powerful skills and perks. Some of these books grant you additional experience in skills like fishing, farming, foraging, mining, or combat, while others grant you special powers like running faster. My favorite books include The Way of the Wind Part 1 and 2, which allow you to run a lot faster. The price catalog allows you to see the price of all your items, which is super useful when I want to retain the high value fishes to put into fish smokers that double their sell price. The animal catalog lets you purchase animals or supplies even when Marnie isn't around, making it so much more convenient given Marnie never seems to be around when my animals are starving. If you've unlocked Ginger Island, get the Diamond Hunter book from the Dwarf in the Volcano Dungeon, as it gives you a chance to get diamonds while mining stones. Lastly, the Queen of the Sauce cookbook allows you to learn all the different recipes in the game, meaning you won't need to worry even if you forget to click on the telly every Sunday. To learn more about all the 26 different books and how to obtain each of them, check out my full guide on books and the bookseller in the linked video below. The next few items can be obtained only after unlocking the Mastery Cave upon reaching level 10 in all your skills. Once you've claimed the Farming Mastery, you'll be able to obtain the Iridium Scythe and the Statue of Blessings. The Iridium Scythe can be used to harvest any crops or forageables from wild seeds. With a larger radius than the Golden Scythe, this makes harvesting so much faster and efficient, especially when you'd want to grow a ton of starfruit to get more gold. It also has a 100% chance per swipe to harvest hay from grass, up from 75%, making it easier to keep your silo well stocked and your animals fed. The Statue of Blessings recipe gives you the ability to craft a statue using sap, fiber, stone, and moss. Every day, the statue will grant you a random blessing with the following buffs. The Blessing of the Butterfly spawns a prismatic butterfly. The Blessing of Energy grants you infinite energy. The Blessing of Fangs increases your crit chance by 10%. The Blessing of Friendship increases the amount of friendship gained when speaking with people. The Blessing of Speed increases your speed by 0.5. The Blessing of Waters makes it so that the first 3 fish you hook today will be much easier. The Blessing of Luck increases your luck by 1. The Blessing of the Butterfly is the most interesting one, as it spawns a prismatic butterfly somewhere in the valley. If found before 5 pm, the butterfly provides an amount of gold equal to 0.5% of your earnings so far, capped at a maximum of 50,000. There's also a slight chance that it will drop a prismatic shard. All blessings except for the Blessing of the Butterfly and the Blessing of Waters last for the duration of the in-game day. When you've claimed the Mining Mastery, you can unlock the Statue of the Dwarf King and the Heavy Furnace. The Statue of the Dwarf King can be crafted using 20 iridium bars and grants mining buffs to you every day. The available powers include +1 ore when mining nodes, a greater chance to find geodes, a greater chance to find coal, a greater chance to find ladders and chests, and bombs cannot damage you. It will offer 2 of its 5 available powers, and you can only choose 1 buff to last throughout the day. The Heavy Furnace is an improved version of the furnace and can be crafted using 2 furnaces, iron bar, and stone. It uses less ore and coal to smelt bars, making it more efficient than the normal furnace. For example, the normal furnace produces 1 iron bar using 1 coal and 5 iron ore. The heavy furnace uses 3 coal and 25 ores to produce 5 to 6 bars each time, saving a significant amount of coal. On unlocking the Foraging Mastery, you'll be able to get Mystic Tree Seeds and Treasure Totems. The Mystic Tree Seed can be crafted using acorn, maple seed, pine cone, and mahogany seed, and grows into a mystic tree. Tapping this tree gives you Mystic Syrup, which you can use to craft bluegrass to build relationships with your pets twice as fast. You can also craft treasure totems using Mystic Syrup, which brings us to the next benefit, the Treasure Totem recipe. The recipe allows you to craft treasure totems using hardwood, Mystic Syrup, and moss. Each time you use the treasure totem, 16 artifact spots will spawn in a circle around you. Using these totems is a great way to farm for artifacts, secret notes, and other collectibles you might not have found yet. If you've unlocked Ginger Island and are looking to obtain all 130 golden walnuts, you'll need things like golden coconuts or animal fossils, which can be found from digging artifact spots. Using the treasure totem greatly increases your chances of finding these items without having to wait for artifact spots to spawn. If you're looking to use this to make money, you can also use it on Ginger Island, where there's a chance for you to obtain artifact troves or omni geodes and sell the items obtained for gold. After claiming the fishing mastery, you'll have access to challenge bait, one of the more interesting fishing items. Challenge bait can be crafted using moss and bone fragments. It allows you to catch up to 3 fish at once, but decreases by 1 fish each time the fish leaves the fishing bar. In other words, you will only get 3 fishes if you manage to get a perfect catch. The fish will escape if it leaves the fishing bar 3 times. Lastly, the Combat Mastery introduced something called Trinkets, which grant you special powers and unique benefits. There are a total of 7 trinkets. The Basilisk Paw makes you immune to debuffs. The Fairy Box summons a fairy companion that heals you in combat situations. And the Frog Egg summons a hungry frog companion that tries to consume the nearest enemy. The Golden Spur allows critical strikes to give you a speed boost for a limited amount of time. The Ice Rod shoots an orb of ice every few seconds, freezing any enemies in its path for a period of time. The Magic Hair Gel causes your hair to shimmer with all the colors of a prismatic shard. The Magic Quiver shoots a magic arrow at nearby enemies every few seconds. Lastly, the Parrot Egg summons a parrot companion who grants you a chance to find gold coins when slaying monsters, with each coin worth 250 gold. If you want to find out more about skill mastery and all the cool powers and perks you can get, be sure to check out my ultimate guide to skill mastery in the linked video below. To recap, here are the coolest new additions to the Stardew Valley 1.6 update. The Fish Smoker, the Bait Maker, the Dehydrator, the Big Chest, Fireworks, and Stardrop Tea. As for my favorite skill or power books, this includes The Way of the Wind Part 1 and 2, the Prize Catalog, the Animal Catalog, the Diamond Hunter, and the Queen of the Sauce Cookbook. As for skill mastery items, this includes the Iridium Scythe, Statue of Blessings, Statue of the Dwarf King, Heavy Furnace, Mystic Tree Seed, Treasure Totem, Challenge Bait, and Trinkets. And that's all for my guide to the best new items in the Stardew Valley 1.6 update. If you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments what your favorite new additions to the Valley are.